my name is Shiree Ingram, and I'm representing Golden Paint Works. Today, I'd like to demonstrate just one way to apply a gorgeous decorative finish that I personally have created in a home recently in a guest bathroom. I will be using two different Golden Paint Works products. One is the metallic texture, and the other is going to be metallic whisper, which I'll show you in just a bit. I really love the smoothness of this acrylic texture, and its satin pearl tint base produces such a luxurious finish. You can use the pearl tint base as it is, or you can add a color to it. So today I'm going to add a metallic whisper to create our finish. It's just such a beautiful color. Metallic texture can be applied in so many different ways, such as with a trowel, a wallpaper smoother, or brushes. I'll be demonstrating today a finish using a 4-inch chip brush. So let's get started. I begin first with priming the wall with a quality water-based primer. I use a 6-inch nap Pretty Mini roller cover to apply our finish. This one is a 1/2-inch nap. I slightly dampen the roller for a smoother finish, but you can always follow the directions from the roller's manufacturer that you purchase it from. And I'm using a paint tray today for this job, but for larger jobs I suggest using a bucket with a grate. It'll make it go easier. So I'm just going to start by rolling randomly the color on. For this technique, the metallic color is a base coat to add depth to the final finish. So it doesn't matter that I'm rolling it on in multiple directions to create visual texture and overlapping marks. All right, so we're going to let that dry. So while our wall is drying, I'm going to mix up my mixture. I'm going to use the metallic texture tint base, pearl tint base. It's just beautiful. I'm going to use 8 ounces of this. And I'm going to mix it with the metallic paint whisper. And I'm going to use 4 ounces of this. And we're just going to add a little bit of bling, a little bit of sparkle. So I'm going to get extra fine silver glitter and add 2 teaspoons to this mixture. I have gently mixed my texture together just to avoid any foaming. It is just a little bit lighter than the actual base paint that we did. And some other variations you could use outside of extra fine glitter, you could use gold glitter, different colors of glitter, and also larger amounts of glitter. And I'm also going to use a 4-inch chip brush. So we're just going to dip a little bit in, and we're just going to start creating X patterns and overlapping each other. You can see some of the glitter starting to come through. It's just such a really beautiful finish. And it honestly is just a lot of fun to do. Super easy to touch up. This would be a great finish. Just such a gorgeous color that could go in a bedroom, bathroom, dining room, accent walls. This is also a good finish too, that you don't have to completely finish all at one time. You could just, if you keep your strokes light, you could always, on the edging, if you just edge it, feather it out, then you could let it sit another day and you could come back to it and finish. I personally like to finish and start one wall at a time. You certainly could apply this with different sizes of chip brushes too. You could use a 2-inch, you could use a 3-inch. Okay, so I'm glad this happened. So here is one of our bristles from our chip brushes come off. So super easy just to get rid of. So you'll see there's highs and lows of texture. Some areas have more than other areas. And you can go back and adjust a little bit. Like I feel like right here I have a little bit too much, so I'm just gonna feather it out a little bit. A few other spots. And this one here, but just have fun with it. So as you can see, we end up with a beautiful finish, a beautiful color. It's very simple and it's fun to do. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you for your interest.